India has been kicking around the idea, the country of India, of changing their name.
A new name, maybe some
Yeah.
new branding.
They may no longer, sometime soon, be known as India on the world stage because many of their politicians, their leaders of India, have started using the term Bharat instead. Bharat. I guess I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that correctly. They have been using that as the name for their country, as opposed to India. I guess the reasoning, it seems, goes back to that's like, Hinduism very big in India, and so that is traces its roots back more in Hinduism, whereas the name India comes from when the British showed up there, and that's what they called it. So I guess that makes sense, right? But here's what's even crazier. If India changes their name officially to Bharat, it seems that their neighbor, Pakistan, will want to take over being known as India.
Oh,
Yeah.
So they also want to change.
Yeah.
So Pakistan wants to go by India.
Yeah, I guess
new branding for them as well. That makes sense.
Apparently
they could use it.
They've been jealous of India all this time. And so if India gives them the chance, they're going to take the chance to be known as India. I say, why wait? Why not just have two Indias if you want to be India that bad?
Yeah, why can't you just change it? Just take it now.
Yeah. We already have two Koreas, two Dakotas, two Carolina. I think we can figure it out,
True. Two Mexicos. We've got Mexico and New Mexico.
That's right. You could call it New India if you want.
Oh, New India. That's a ring to it. I'm hearing that. Showing a little bit of
creativity.
Creativity.
Yeah. It's just, it is confusing. I think the reasoning, I can understand why India, I also think I've seen in India more, they seem to, and I'm only very vaguely familiar with this, but they seem to want to reduce kind of the Western influence, America and Britain and the like have had, and they don't think that belongs in India, and so they want to be more of their own thing, more of their own culture. And so I understand why they want to change. I suppose that makes sense, although anytime a country changes its name, it's confusing to me. But I don't know if I really grasp why Pakistan wants to take over being India.
Maybe they don't like the branding they have right now for Pakistan. You think they have good branding? I would lean maybe not so good branding. Maybe India's branding a little bit better.
Perhaps. I don't know.
Why wouldn't they just come up with a new name altogether? I mean, there's so many cool names. Like if somebody gave me the opportunity to rename the U.S., I would rename it.
What would you rename it?
Titan.
I don't know if that sounds like, it's cool, but it also could be like, it kind of sounds like something a villain would do.
Oh, you think I'm possibly evil?
Yeah, I don't know.
Pointing us in a different direction?
Based off of that. I don't know. It's tough. Because when you just go around renaming things, then what are you? You're Elon Musk.
Now it's X.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
So
you're the Washington Commanders all of a sudden. Nobody's taking you serious.
Exactly. So maybe before you go changing all haphazardly, just, don't rush into it, is all I'm saying.
Make sure you pick a good name.
Yeah.
Or else then you're the Guardians.
Yeah, the Guardians, the Commanders, and nobody will ever forget your past.
You got to get a cool name. You got to sell the name. Mm-hmm. You can't just switch your name up to some mid-level name. It's got to be a good name.
I feel if Pakistan takes over being India, I don't know if that's good enough.
If you like that video, there's a ton more. Go check out our past videos and subscribe so you don't miss what we do next.